Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin Grant, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over what happened after winning my first show. Did I go to the national show? And am I still going to continue competing with bodybuilding? So if that sounds interesting to you guys, stay tuned. Just to give you guys a quick recap, I won my first bodybuilding show with a 12-week prep as a natural competitor. And I did qualify for a national show after winning my first show. My first show was on August 5th, 2023. After winning that show, I then qualified for a national show, which was called the North American Championships, which took place on September 2nd, 2023. So that show was about 4 weeks out from my first show. Me and my coach did decide to go ahead and do it. So I prepped for the show, and I did make a few mistakes on my end. So if you did watch my first show day video, you've seen all the food and the snacks that I had. And I did not eat it that night, yes, but basically like throughout that weekend, I ate all of it. And then I also introduced creatine back into my diet. So I was taking that after not being on creatine for my entire prep. So I cut creatine off completely as soon as I got my coach, just because she didn't want me taking any creatine. And then I also started eating something that I was not supposed to be eating, which I'll talk about later in the video. So all of that combined, I basically puffed up. Like, it was so instant. I was holding water weight like in my face, my whole body, my stomach. Despite the downfall, I was just like, okay, let's still, continue to write this prep out and work on going to the show just to see if, I can bring together a better package than what I had August 5th. So I believe it was about a week out from the show where my coach and I just decided not to do the show, just because, again, I still wasn't coming together with a better package. Yes, I was starting to deflate from being off of the creatine, but my physique just was not looking nearly as good as it was the first time I had competed. So of course, I had backups. The next show that I wanted to do was called Ben Weider Natural Show, which was on November 17th through the 18th, which was 11 weeks out from the North American Championship show. So me and my coach went in for that. I continued into another prep for that show. My weight was starting to come down, but again, my package was just not coming together. So I believe we decided 2 weeks out before that show took place to just not go ahead with it. Let's go ahead and do this other show, which was my last option. It was another national show. It was the NPC National Championships in Texas, held on December 7th through the 9th of 2023. Went ahead and prepped for that show as well. But I also pulled out from that show, I would say two to 3 weeks out, I believe I had pulled out from that show, just because I was not coming together. And you guys, I think this was probably the biggest reason why my physique was not coming together. Exact beef from Costco. And once I was throwing away the wrapper, I realized that I've been eating high-fat beef since post-show August 5th. Never dawned on me that, okay, Caitlin, you're supposed to be eating lean beef, just because my meal plan that my coach had said beef. So in the beginning, it said it specified a certain beef. So, I don't know why. I just thought, okay, beef. So I was buying whatever beef I wanted, and I was eating the highest fat beef. And I had mentioned that to my coach about, like I said, 2 to 3 weeks out from the show. This is probably why I haven't been able to lose weight, because I've been eating the highest fat beef since August 5th, on top of the other things that I was dealing with introducing things back into my diet that weren't supposed to be there. So yeah, you guys, that is basically what happened. And did I do the national show? As you guys know, no, I did not, because of all those reasons of just holding on to the weight. But despite everything happening, I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason. So it really just showed me how deep I can dig, and how hard I can push myself. So that was kind of like a long journey. But I would say also 2 to 3 weeks out from the Texas show, my body was just starting to kind of give out a little bit, because I was working out 7 days a week, although I was only supposed to be working out 6 days a week. And the reason being is because of my like tight schedule with work and kids and everything like that. So a lot of the times I wouldn't have enough time to work out at the gym. And so I would have to make up cardio on my rest day to get it in. And I did not mention that to my coach either. I just kept that to myself. And I was basically doing that my entire prep journey. Like ever since having a coach, I was making up cardio. So I was basically working out 7 days a week for forever. But it really started to catch up to me 2 to 3 weeks out from that Texas show. My body just started to get really tight, and just like I really felt so fatigued, so exhausted. Like I knew I was tired and exhausted before, but this level of exhaustion was insane, to the point where I was just telling my coach like, hey, there's no need for us to continue to ride this out for a few more weeks to see if I can get a better package. Like I'm throwing in the towel right now, because my body is literally locking up. Like I remember one time on the Stairmaster, I was trying to do my cardio and my body was just locking up, and I was just wanting to cry, because like it really was just settling in on me that I'm doing so much and I've been putting myself through so much. And so I just knew it was time to give my body a break, because it was starting to lock up. So that is what happened, you guys. And am I still going to continue competing with bodybuilding after all of my troubles with the diet and, you know, not being able to perfect it and cut out sugar? I have decided to continue with bodybuilding. Really do love working out, and as time has progressed, I've really became more disciplined when it comes to the diet, the strictness of the diet. If you are a competitor, you do know that basically sugar is like non-existent. Like you're not supposed to have any sugar. You can have like sugar-free options depending on like what your coach will allow you to have. Mine's a stevia. So yeah, it was something I contemplated, but I decided for myself that this is something that I want to continue to do. And I'm excited to continue competing this year, and I will take you guys along that journey with me. So if you guys have enjoyed this update video, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you turn on your notification bell so therefore you never miss any more of my videos. And that is also one of my goals this year, you guys, is to just continue to push out more content. If you have not watched the rest of my videos, please go watch them so therefore you can kind of get to know me a little bit. And then I also will be doing a get to know me video, so therefore you guys can know a little bit more about me and my family. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and stay blessed.